went to Portugal for 24 hours and here's everything that I did. So Portugal is only a 2-hour flight from London, which is actually insane. I feel like if you're in Europe, you can travel anywhere and it's just so quick. I took the earliest flight out, which was 7 a.m. because I wanted as much time as possible. One thing I really struggle with when I'm traveling is getting in enough greens, so I mixed some coconut water with my green packets, and this honestly has been helping me hit my greens intake. As we were landing, I was getting so excited and just finalizing my itinerary. The first thing on my list was to try this place called Manifest. It's a brunch spot, and honestly, the matcha was a 6 out of 10, but the food was a 10 out of 10. As a fairly new hijabi, I always get scared when traveling to different places because I feel like people were going to judge, but Portugal was very accepting. Right after brunch, I went to this place called LX Factory, which they had so many different things inside. This bookstore was specifically the thing that I wanted to see because it's just so cool. I then took an Uber to Alfama in the Santa Cruz area where there's so much walking that you can do. I wanted to try this coffee shop called Dramatico, but ended up going to this place called Instant Crunch because it was closed. I got a matcha and a croissant, but honestly the vibes were 10 out of 10. I then ended up walking for 15 more minutes. We ended up finding this flea market area, which was close to the restaurant that we were eating at, which is called Cevicheria, which is a Peruvian restaurant. The food was actually insane. It was so fresh. The presentation, just, oh my god, it was so good. And the very last thing I did was try pastel de nata, which is a Portuguese dessert, and this was so good. I was honestly obsessed with them, and that was everything that I did in Portugal. I hope you enjoyed.